So in our last video, we covered rumors and expectations of the Galaxy Note 10, but today, on August 7th, Samsung released the Galaxy Note 10 and the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So in this video, we're going to cover everything you guys need to know about Samsung's two newest flagships. And let's kick it off with the Galaxy Note 10. Now the first thing you're going to notice about the Galaxy Note 10 is that new display. So here's what's different. If you guys recall, on the Galaxy S line of phones, Samsung introduced the hole cutout or hole punch display, and they put that cutout on the top right corner of the display. Or maybe it was the top left, I don't know. It was one of the top corners of the display. And if you guys recall, those cameras were surrounded by a little bit of like blank empty space. Well, Samsung managed to shave down that empty space, and they also moved the camera to the middle of the display. And unlike the S line of phones, the smaller Note and the bigger Note each just have one punch, and it's just the camera, like I said. Now in terms of bezels, they managed to shrink those down as well, so the display reaches almost all four corners of the device, leading to a really immersive display experience, and it looks fantastic. Now something to keep in mind for the Note 10 itself, the display clocks in at 1080p resolution, and it's sitting at 6.3 inches. In terms of the display on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it's basically identical to the Note 10, but it's bigger, clocking in at 6.8 inches, and it has higher resolution, clocking in at 1440p resolution. And obviously, that hole punch is the same. Now, in terms of performance, both phones come with a 7nm Snapdragon 855 processor with 8GB of RAM found on the Note 10 and 12GB of RAM found on the Note 10 Plus. Now, in terms of storage, you have 256 gigs of storage on the Note 10, and you can configure up to 512 on the Note 10 Plus. Now, for those of you who are looking for expandable storage via microSD, that feature is available on the Note 10 Plus and can be configured up to 1 terabyte worth of storage. Now in terms of networks, both phones are going to be compatible with 4G LTE networks, and there is a 5G model in the works on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus model. In terms of the battery size, on the Galaxy Note 10, you're looking at a 3500 mAh battery, which is 500 mAh smaller than last year's Note 9, for those of you keeping track. And for the Note 10 Plus, you're looking at 4300 mAh, which is larger than last year's Note 10 Plus. Now, I know I stated in my OnePlus review that OnePlus is killing it with the whole 30-watt fast charging mechanism that they have built into their charger in their phones, but Samsung upped the ante by introducing 45-watt fast charging available on the Note 10 Plus. And that brick that you need for 45-watt fast charging is sold separately, just so you guys are aware. Now in terms of the camera setup, both the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus have three main cameras on the back. You're looking at a 12-megapixel wide angle, 12-megapixel telephoto, and a 16-megapixel ultra-wide angle, with the Note 10 Plus featuring a special fourth depth vision camera that's not found in the three-camera setup that they have going on. It's actually to the right of the unit itself underneath the flash module. And again, that specific camera is only found on the Note 10 Plus, and that's going to help you capture videos with the bokeh effect. Now, Samsung showcased this in their Unpacked event, and obviously it looks really cool. They showed some really cool video editing features. They also showed a really cool video stabilization improvement that they've brought to the Note 10 line versus the Note 9. And obviously, we're going to test all those things for you guys in our review. Just know that the videos and the photos looked fantastic that Samsung showed, but then again, they're supposed to look fantastic in those kind of product unpacked event videos. But like I said, we're going to fully test them all and let you guys know in the review. Now, it wouldn't be a Galaxy Note without talking about the S Pen, right? And obviously, with every new generation of Note, Samsung improves the S Pen. So what's improved this year? Well, two big improvements, I would say. Number one is they added a gyroscope to the S Pen. Now, this allows you to take better advantage of the fact that your S Pen has Bluetooth built in, and now you can control your Note by flicking your wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. So yeah, you can do things like skip a music track, turn the volume up and down, or even shuffle through a slideshow presentation, all by flicking your wrist while holding the button down on your S Pen. Now, in terms of battery life, the S Pen obviously lasts a long time considering it uses Bluetooth Low Energy, but just know that if you put the S Pen back in the Note for 6 minutes, you have up to 10 hours of usage or standby time, which is really good. Now, the other cool feature is that you can now handwrite and the Galaxy Note 10 in the back will kind of process that handwriting and translate it to general text. So if you're the type of person who handwrites a lot of notes on your note, no pun intended, sorry, and if you want to go back in there and search for your notes, you can actually search just by texting what you wrote by hand, and it'll be able to pull up those results for you, which is really, really cool. Now let's talk pricing, availability, and colors. And again, we're going to kick it off with the Note 10. So the Note 10 is available in 3 different colors: Aura White, Aura Black, and Aura Glow, and it starts at $949. Now the Note 10 Plus is available in all 3 of those original colors, but it also features an exclusive color called Aura Blue. And the Note 10 Plus will set you back $1,099, so $150 premium over the regular Note 10. Now the Galaxy Note 10 Plus 5G is also available to order, and that phone starts at $1,299, which is really, really expensive. And 5G is not even ready yet, but hey, if you really want to be on the cutting edge of technology and you have $1,300 plus tax ready to blow, please send it to me and do not buy the Note 10 Plus 5G. I'm kidding. Go ahead and buy it if you really want to. The phone is going to be a trailblazer in terms of network performance, but that's not really the moral of the story. This is. I understand where Samsung was going with a phone like the Note 10. They essentially wanted to create a Note for everyone, I want to say. It always seems like the S line comes out and that's Samsung's model for all the general consumers out there, and then the really heavy power users wait until the Note line comes out, because Samsung always markets the Note as the phone that can do anything, the phone that breaks all barriers. It's the end-all, say-all of Galaxy flagship phones, and I feel like this year around they wanted to change it up. And if you're an average user that just wants a Note, but hey, maybe you don't want the biggest screen size out there. Maybe you don't want the biggest battery out there. Maybe you don't want the best quality display out there. You can just get the standard Note 10 because you want the Note and you want the S Pen. But what bothers me is they've made quite a bit of compromises, essentially everything that's not the chipset. So you're getting a lower resolution display, you're getting a smaller display, you're getting a smaller battery, you're getting less amounts of RAM, you're getting less amounts of storage, you're not getting the ability to expand with a micro SD card slot, you're getting 3 camera lenses, but you're not getting that special depth vision camera. The only thing you're getting is the Note name, and you're getting the S Pen, but they still charge you $950 for it. So I don't know. If I'm a consumer, and this is just me personally, if you want to get the regular Note 10, by all means get it. But if I'm a consumer who's about to spend $950 plus tax, I'm thinking, what the heck? I'll drop an additional $150 to get all the cool stuff that comes with the Note 10 Plus. Maybe you even want that limited edition color. I don't know, to each his own. But that's my little rant. Like I said, I understand where Samsung's coming with the Note 10. I just feel like the setbacks that they've given to that phone at that ridiculously high price range, $50 short of $1,000, I don't know if it necessarily justifies the price, considering it's so close in price to the Note 10 Plus, which is better in almost every single way. But like I said, that's just me. If you guys are interested in ordering the Galaxy Note 10 or the Note 10 Plus or the Note 10 5G, pre-orders start August 7th at midnight, and official sales start August 23rd. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Now, in terms of battery size, on the Galaxy Note 10, you're looking at a 3500. Redo.